Since the first Honda LPGA in 2006, golf in Thailand has boomed. And Ariya Jutanugarn is the perfect example of what having an LPGA event can do for the growth of the game in a developing golfing market. The 19-year-old is playing her first full-time season on the LPGA Tour this year after finishing third at Q School, and she recently sat down with Golfing World to talk about life as an LPGA rookie.
A few years ago, I'm too young to be qualified, and last year I have surgery and really excited. After Q School last year, it's made me have a lot more confidence. So I keep playing better and better.
Ariya has joined older sister Ariya as a full-time member on the LPGA Tour. The pair are basically the faces of ladies golf in Thailand, and it's hard to tell which one is happier to be playing together all over the world.
Last year I had to went to play LET, and it was kind of boring because no one talked to me, and I had to after the round, sometimes I have something to really want to ask my sister, but she's not there with me. But right now it's perfect.
It's very good, because when we play junior golf, we always trying to help each other, and now we got some friends, like my best friends on tour, and travel together, and she just kind of had different personality with me. She kind of relaxed and funny, so she can just keep me fun.
Despite both being under 21, the pair have already been around for a long time. In fact, they made headlines at the Honda LPGA Thailand 8 years ago, when Ariya became the youngest player ever to qualify for an LPGA event, and Ariya was right by her side as her caddy for the week.
We thought it was extraordinary in 2007 when all of a sudden this wonderful young lady who was all of 11 years of age comes along and plays in a tournament that Suzanne Pedersen eventually won, shooting 21 under par. And everyone who knew her said, watch this girl, she is going to be spectacular.
And those pundits were proved to be correct. She has already won in Europe and should have won on the LPGA Tour as well. In 2013, Ariya had one hand on the trophy heading up the 72nd hole in Thailand when inexperience got the better of her and she triple bogeyed to lose her home event in heartbreaking fashion.
Coming up the last with a couple of shots buffer, all she had to do, she could have taken putter off the tee and knocked it down and still won. She didn't have a very experienced caddy on her bag. He probably should have almost tackled her to the ground when she took out the club that she eventually hit into the bunker, and that was the beginning of the end. It was one of those awful moments in sport where you thought, am I really seeing this? Because she was so much in command. But the other thing that I remember about 2013 and the heartbreak of that in front of her home gallery, every single interview request that she had, she fulfilled. And she spoke to them about what had happened. And I thought that takes some guts for a 17-year-old to be able to do that. And maybe that's just a measure of the young lady, the intestinal fortitude that she's got, and maybe the ability to shrug off something that she didn't want to happen, and that's going to stand her in good stead in years to come.
Ariya doesn't seem to be too fazed by what happened on the final hole in Thailand 2 years ago. She's already finished second and third in LPGA events this season and posted 4 other top 20 finishes, proving she is one of the standouts in arguably the strongest rookie class in LPGA history.
It's very exciting this year because all the great players, I feel like everything is they have chance to win every tournament because they have a really great performance, and it's going to be so much fun this year. I really want to be a Rookie of the Year, same like my sister 2 years ago. And this year my goal is really want to win one LPGA event.